What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Nash, and today I'm going to be talking about the two most basic but really important formulas in finance. These are going to be the two formulas that you're going to learn if you're just starting to learn finance, because a lot of things build upon these formulas. So these are going to be the time value of money. So essentially what the time value of money is trying to compare if money is worth more today or is it worth more tomorrow. All right, so a good example would be getting $100 today. Would you rather get it today or 5 years from now? So if you get it today, you're getting it at the present value. That's how much it's worth today. Now, the opposite of that is going to be the future value. So the future value is essentially how much is that $100 going to be worth in a given number of years, maybe 10 years from now, 5 years. How much is it going to be worth? That's going to be the future value. So those two formulas, the present value of money and the future value of money, they're trying to figure out which one is worth more between the two options. So I'm going to be showing you a great example here. I'm going to be using Microsoft Excel. You can use a financial calculator. It does it for you. You just have to enter the numbers and you click future value or present value. It does it for you. But you still have to understand how the formulas work rather than just knowing where to type in the numbers. So I'm going to be using a Microsoft Excel template, and this is going to mimic the financial calculator. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to Microsoft Excel because I have some solid examples which are going to make you really understand this a little more. All right, so as you can see, guys, I'm in Microsoft Excel, and this is the template here. So the first one is going to be finding the future value, right? So we have a question up here. So just to go over the formula real quick. So the PV is going to be the present value. So since we're looking for the future value, we need to know the present value, which is the money today, the value of the money today. Now, the next part, the I here, is going to be for the interest. So this is going to be how much interest you're going to be getting for that money. And the N is going to be for the number of years. So this could be a year from now, 5 years. Now, for the last part, this is going to be looking for what is the future value, right? So I have a formula in here, which is essentially built into Microsoft Excel, just like it is in the financial calculator. You don't really need to know how to do this manually because Microsoft Excel does it for you. The financial calculator does it for you. So the formula looks like this here. If you want to copy this, let me go ahead and just explain it a little more. All right, so you're going to type in $FV and open parenthesis. And the C7 is going to be the interest. That's the first thing you enter. And the C8 is going to be the number of years. And you're going to go ahead and enter a 0 and do another comma. And you're going to grab C6 here, which is going to be the present value. You're going to add a 0 on here. All right. So that's pretty much it. You can just copy this formula. Don't forget to add the zeros on here. All right. So we have a question on here. It says, if I deposit $100 into an account earning 10% per year, how much will my deposit be worth after 5 years? So this question tells you that you're looking for the future value because you're asking how much is my money going to be after 5 years, right? So let's go ahead and type in some numbers here. So for the present value, that's going to be how much is the money worth today? Well, it's $100. So we're going to type in negative 100, right? So why negative? So this is money that is coming out of your account, which is a negative cash flow. Right? Now the interest rate, it says 10%. So I'm going to type in 10. So it's 10%. All right. The number of years, it says 5 years. So I'm going to type in 5. All right. So now I get the future value. So the future value of $100 is $161.05. If I were to take off these two right here, you're going to see that this is going to be worth, put in the number of years right here. So this is going to be worth the same because we don't have the interest rate. So this doesn't take into account inflation, which gets complicated if you want to get into that. But this is essentially telling you how much your money is going to be worth after 5 years at a given interest. So this is 10. So back to right here, right? So that is how you find the future value. So now let's go to the present value here. So the formula is going to be the same. Instead of the FV, go ahead and type in PV, and it's the same format here. All right. All right. So the question says, how much will I need to deposit today in an account earning 10% per year in order to accumulate $10,000 after 5 years? So this tells you you're looking for the present value. So you need to figure out what is the future value. All right. So the future value is going to be the 10,000. So I'm typing negative 10,000. Right, negative 10,000, and the interest is going to be 10%, and number of years is 5. All right, so there you go. So now, if you I put 5. This tells you that if you deposit $6,209.21 in an account that's giving you 10% per year, you're gonna have $10,000 after 5 years, right? That's given if nothing changes. So that's essentially what the future value tells you. It tells you how much your money today, which is right here, is going to be worth after 5 years when you're being paid a 10% interest. Alright, so those are the 2 time value of money formulas in finance, and these formulas can be built into complex formulas, but if you really understand how these 2 formulas work, you're going to be able to figure out other things that can be added onto those formulas that makes them look more complicated. That is pretty much it for this video. If you have any questions, make sure to go ahead and ask them below, or you can message me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at GoatNash, send me a message, and also make sure to go ahead and hit the subscribe button below if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.